Hey guys, Stellar here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and in today's video, I am just going to be addressing something that has kind of been festering in my head. On Saturday, somebody had informed me that the video I made about Wendy was being talked about on a live stream, and they thought maybe I should go check it out. Well, I had plans for the day, and I was unable to go listen, and I thought, you know what, I'll get to it later. But the day was very, very long, and by the time I got home, that was the last thing that I was thinking about. And then Sunday came and went, and I had forgotten to go listen. Anyhow, yesterday while I was getting ready for the day, I remembered about it and I went and took a listen. Honestly, it wasn't really that big of a deal, but there are a few things I do feel like I need to say or I want to say. I've got a clip, so I'm going to drop it in here. I will dissect it and we will talk about it. And a little disclaimer for all of you strike happy people out there. This is being used, the clips that are being used fall under the Fair Use Act as I am using them for commentary.
And I didn't watch this video, and I'm not calling her out, but she made a video about you, the other Stellar, Nana Knows Best.
Oh, did she? I didn't watch that. I haven't seen it.
I didn't.
So Randy says she's not calling me out. And no, I really don't feel like she was calling me out. However, why the need to mention me? We all know that anytime a person's name is mentioned on a stream or in a video, it will usually get some type of response. But seriously, why bring me up? Why the need to mention my video that I made that neither of them watched? I don't understand that part. I mean, had they watched the video, had they listened to my video and had something to discuss, or had some valid points to make, or say why they didn't like the video, or share anything about it, I could see that. I could see it. That would make sense. But for them to sit there and say, Stellar made a video, I didn't watch it. Oh, I didn't watch it either. I didn't watch it. It didn't make sense. So what was it? Some type of big F you, ha ha ha, you took the time to make a video, but we didn't even bother to watch, so the joke's on you because we didn't watch. Or were they trying to rile up the crowd? Perhaps they were trying to send everybody to go look at it. And if that's the case, I appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks for giving my channel a plug. I really appreciate that. Hopefully they dropped a link to the video if they're telling everybody to, about my video. Whatever the case might be. I didn't get it. But my bigger question is, Randy, how did you know that that was a video about Wendy? I never used her name in my titles, nor did I tag her in it. I didn't even use her picture in the thumbnail. I did, however, use a picture of Wendy Darling, but it could have been a video about Peter Pan or Neverland. Maybe I was comparing YouTube to Neverland. You never know. I mean, well, actually, no. YouTube would be more like the Twilight Zone. Let's proceed, shall we?
Seen
I
it.
didn't
Was it
watch it,
bad?
and I don't. I
I'm
think
sure
it
it's
is.
bad.
And
Oh my God, was it bad? I bet it was bad, right? It was probably bad. Oh yeah, it was probably bad. Bad, like, in what sense? Bad, like I was sitting there for hours dragging and picking Wendy apart, or bad in the way that I shared my own thoughts and opinions and came with facts? Come on, they each know my style of video. Go take a listen for yourselves and then get back to me and tell me the level of bad the video was. I personally think they listened, but whatever. But all that does not bother me. That's not the part that bothered me, and that is not what prompted me to make this video. The next part is what kind of got underneath my skin, I guess you could say.
I don't watch videos when people make them for me to tell me, why they hate me or whatever. If you really have something that you desperately want me to hear, you need to come and tell me yourself, like a grown person. If you're making videos, that's for the crowd. So you can make them and they can love them, but I'm not going to watch them.
So let me get this right. Wendy won't go watch a video that is actually made for her, yet she will lurk in people's live streams and listen to all that they have to say, right? And we're talking about people that she despises. Look, in my videos, I never mention hating anyone. So, no, Wendy, my video was not about me telling you how much I hate you, because I don't. I don't know you other than what I have seen here in this YouTube realm. And get this right, there is nothing I so desperately want you to hear. I'm not sitting out here pleading, Wendy, please, Wendy, I desperately need you to watch my video. I so desperately need your attention. I so desperately need your friendship. I had something to say and I said it. Whether you heard it, whether you listened, whether you didn't, I don't care. It's not a big deal. So, should I have gone to you like a grown person and told you myself? Tell me, Wendy, when have I not acted like a grown person? The person who is speaking in that video is me speaking for myself, acting like a grown person, using grown words and bringing grown facts. So get the out of here with acting like a grown person. Yeah, are you acting like a grown person by making merchandise, playing off somebody's last name, and then telling people, I'm not, you're crazy, there's no connection at all, and just shut up and knock it off because it's fun and I enjoy it. Are you acting like a grown person there? Are you acting like a grown person when you're calling people childish names? Making up childish names? Calling them childish names? Is that being a grown person? Oh, you do that because it's fun, right? Because you enjoy it. Sure, my videos are for the crowd, and for the most part, they do love them. But aren't all your drama-filled live streams for the crowd? Isn't all your shit talk about people for the crowd? It sure is, because this YouTube shit is for the crowd. If there was no crowd, we would have no one watching. So what's your point there? So no, Wendy, there is nothing that I so desperately need you to hear, so I can move on with my life. However, if I respected you, yes, I would have went to you privately and addressed this with you. But I didn't. Now tell me, Wendy, how many people have you gone to and acted like a grown person and settled your issues?
Well, I'm not putting her down. I'm just saying anybody that, that I have respect for and they make a video, I don't listen to it because one, I'm going to get defensive, and two, it's going to really hurt my feelings, and I would never do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to back and forth with people about this. There's no reason anymore.
Right.
I don't think that there was any reason to put me down, but if you felt the need to, that's okay. Again, I'm still not sure why I was even brought up. So I guess what Randy is trying to say here is that she respects me enough not to watch my videos because she doesn't want to get defensive, nor does she want to feel hurt. Well, Randy, there was nothing about you in that video, and why get defensive over my thoughts on Wendy's behavior? In that video, since you both didn't watch, I ask a question of Wendy, and I point out the fact that Wendy has become the very same thing that she went on Dr. Phil to stand up against. My video wasn't mean. I was stating facts and sharing my own personal opinions. Wendy had a live stream the following day, and I was kind of poking about, listening to this and that, and I heard something that caught my attention, so I clipped it. Again, I'm using this clip under fair use for commentary. Listen up, then we're going to talk.
If you have a problem with my character or my behavior, please say so. That's okay to talk about. To speak about somebody's body is Laura. That's Laura move. Don't do that. Be better than that, okay? Body shaming comments really don't bother me at all. I honestly don't care. That doesn't affect me. But I will just, I'll throw this out. If you want to insult me and you want to talk about my behavior or my attitude or my words or my actions or whatever, that's appropriate. To insult me by just using my body is lame. That's childish. That's kindergarten. That's Laura. That's all.
So, according to what Wendy just said, my video falls in that category because I have a problem with her behavior. So I said it. Sure, it was in the form of a video, but regardless of how the message was delivered, it was appropriate according to what she said because I spoke of her behavior and attitude. It had absolutely zero to do with her physical appearance. Isn't that funny? Within those few seconds, she goes on to mention Laura not once but twice, and that is exactly something that I mentioned in my last video. So tell the crowd again, Wendy, how grown people are supposed to act. Anyhow, that's going to be it for me, and that's going to be it for this video. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.